Hello, it is week 2 of the artist way, and I have been very irritated this whole week. I don't want to work where I currently work. A Hispanic slash Mexican man was had the cops called on him for selling on a gas station property, and I was there to translate for him. Luckily, they didn't arrest him, but that pissed me off, and um, I just saw it as a form of discrimination. I thought I would edit myself in here and clear up that my job had nothing to do with a Hispanic man getting the cops called on him. I hate my job because of personal and professional reasons. Coincidentally, the cop and I got there at the same time. I ran late for work because I couldn't find my keys, like always. And I got to the gas station and I withdrew $20 so that I could buy 4 burritos from the guy selling the food outside of the gas station. And I got some stuff from the gas station, and I was on my merry way, right? But then I get out of the gas station and I throw my food in the car, and I walked the same pace as the cop. So the cop and I got there at the same time, and I offered the cop to buy something first. Like, you can go ahead if you can order first. And he says, "No, I'm here for another reason." So he offered me to go first, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna stay and see what's up. Like, why are you here, wanting to talk to the guy selling the food?" And then I stayed for. I got to work late, like an hour later, because the cops were debating on whether or not they should arrest the food guy or not, the Hispanic man. And I translated the whole time, and I was looking at the cop directly in the eyes to try to intimidate him so that he wouldn't you know be like, so that he would feel bad for trying to arrest the guy selling burritos. But I guess the eye tactic worked because they didn't arrest him, but they just cited him. So because I had bought food from the gas station, I already got to work. Like, I had already gotten to the parking lot. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be more late. So I go back to the gas station and I demanded my money back. I was like, I want my money back. I don't want to support your stupid gas station for calling the cops on the Hispanic man. So I got my money back. You know how much I got back? How much I spent that day? $18.18. And I was so livid. I was like, I'm never coming to this gas station ever again. I'm not. I haven't since what, June 16th. And I always get my food from home now. Like, I'm not supporting no manager that acts like they own the property, like they own the gas station. Like, you're just the manager. You get paid hourly. You do not own this property, nor the land that it's on. Like, be for real. Like, you do not. Why do you feel so entitled? But he wanted the Hispanic man to be arrested because he had been told to not sold there anymore. But the Hispanic guy did it anyway. And but the cool thing was is that a lot of the people, because the Hispanic guy, and I were like talking with each other. I'm translating between the both of them, English and Spanish. And the cool thing was that a lot of people were watching and they were getting off their cars to go buy more food from him. It was really cool and really nice. And there were a couple of girls asking, like, "Hey, what's going on?" And so I was explaining to them what happened, and they go, kind of like as it's expected during these times, but not surprised. But I just wanted to clear that up, that my job had nothing to do with the cops getting called on the Hispanic guy. I just wanted to make that clear. I hate my job because of professional and personal reasons, which I will probably get onto later. But I probably don't want to say any negative things because words are powerful, and I'm very mindful of what I say and who I talk to, and how I come across. So I will
let you get back to me talking nonsense.
And talking about discrimination, I got discriminated today, and I hope that the person who discriminated me gets terminated. And God better be on my side, because I told God, like, I feel like you just allow people to step on me, just like the guy that ghosted me. Like, you just allow people to, like, you just put me in situations that make me learn, and I reflect on them, but then I don't know how these things keep happening where people just treat me like trash. But anyway, week 2 of the Artist Way. I have been trying to do the morning pages as much as I can. The first week I did the morning pages, but it was 3 pages every morning. But now I have only been able to do 1 page, and it's slowly becoming less and less of a page. But they have been very insightful. It's not like I just write nonsense. I've been able to recall ideas that I've had in the past, and how I could use those past ideas with the current ideas that I'm getting. I would call them downloads. I was able to create a track the other day. It was just me experimenting, and I caught myself blocking my creativity because I wanted it to be a specific sound, but that made me realize that I was blocking myself. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep creating and see where it takes me. And so far I like the track. It's in the key of D major, and it annoys me because I'm always doing music in the key of D, and there's more keys in music. So I don't know why I keep being drawn to the key of D major. There's F minor, there's B major, there's the common one, C major. But no, I keep making music in the key of D. For example, my song Heart of Stone is in the key of D major, and I think I keep making songs in that key, and I don't know why. And that's why I got the book, because I felt like all my songs sound the same, and I think they do. But this one, it sounds really good. It's the first one that I have done since I made If Only Tears Could Bring You Back. This is the first song that I've made since then, and it's been quite a while since I've released anything. The last time I released something was December of 2024, and we're in June of 2025. I haven't released anything, but I will give myself some slack because I did graduate in May, and the classes for the last semester of my business administration degree, they were hard. So I'll give myself some slack in that. And also I started working full-time again. Also, I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable showing my playful side to people because I did I don't know what the gesture is. I did jazz hands to a manager at work. I don't know why. I was doing this with my legs, and I did this. So I tried to get him to smile, and I did. I succeeded. It's just, I like being playful, and I don't want to be ashamed of being playful with people that I don't know. I don't know, it's just super, super nice to make people smile. That's my point of view. As far what? As far as the artist date, I really didn't think of the Artist Way ahead of time, so I'm going to consider taking myself to a bar as an artist date. And the artist date, you're supposed to take your inner child with you, or assume that like you have the child with you. So it's kind of irresponsible of me to take my inner child, a literal child, to a bar. But I was hungry and I felt really bougie being at that bar because, for one, I had wine, but it was non alcoholic. So I'm safe. I had champagne for the first time, non alcoholic, hello. And then I had, this is gonna sound weird, but lobster meatballs, but they were covered in breadcrumbs. Something like that. If my voice sounds very fried, it's because I just had jasmine incense lit up and it's in my whole room. And then I also have an Archangel Michael candle lit. So my voice is kind of like drying up. And also, guess what? We had a karaoke at work and a couple of us sang, and I sang the song Put on Your White Sombrero by ABBA. I was very proud. However, they didn't put the actual karaoke track, so I was just singing over my favorite women. So I wouldn't count that as an actual karaoke track or karaoke performance. I look up to them a lot, and I would consider them my teachers. It was a fun experience. I've been singing at work. I work and I sing at the same time. And it's frustrating because the more I sing, the more I want to leave work and go home and sing. Like, I just want to sing. Like, you don't know how bad I want to quit Amazon. I want to go perform. I want to have performances like every week or just 2 performances each week. I just want to perform. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to entertain the crowds. I want to look at them in the eye and just show them the energy that I have, because I want people who enjoy my music, who genuinely enjoy my music. I want them to have an ounce of my energy, because I have a lot. And when I mean energy, I'm talking about how energetic I am. I have a lot of energy. Not my personal energy, and that's a whole different topic. I have been, with the artist way, I have been seeing more and more synchronicities. And now that I'm looking at the Archangel Michael candle, I think it was yesterday, I kid you not, I saw 111 back to back all throughout the day. What do you mean? What does 111 mean? Like, it keeps popping up and I don't know what it means. It's like you're pulling up, but you ain't saying anything. And that's why I don't like synchronicities, because you just pull up, but you don't explain what you're here for. Like, you're just all talk, no action. What do you mean? What does 111 mean? And I read somewhere that 111 was 111 was associated with Archangel Michael. So I don't know what I did that he's showing up for. I don't know what I did. But I feel like I'm in trouble because I see him as like a spiritual police. And coincidentally, I found my book, self-meditation book. I have not read this in 2 years, so I don't know what good this will do, because I meditate with chakras. So I've been working on my root chakra and my sacral chakra, and I think the solar plexus. I've only been working on those 3 consistently, and it has helped a lot with everything going on with my Hispanic and Mexican community and immigrant community. Just because I only say the immigrant Hispanic community doesn't mean I don't care about the rest of the communities. Like, I'm aware of what's going on. I just choose to talk about my community because that's what's been irritating me the most. Mind you, currently watching what's going on with the LGBTQ community. I'm watching what's going on with the Black community and just what's going on with the country. Like, I'm not just focusing on one. Eventually, I want to talk about my Saturn return, how it's going along with the artist way, and me being 29. And when I say my Saturn return, I have Saturn in Aries in the 12th house. And I'm dealing a lot with, why is that thing popping up? Stop. So, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to say it. I'll have to write it down first because Aries deals with my personal identity, my image, how I'm seen by others, who I am as a person, as an individual, and also with like mental health and like hidden things. And how I read that the 12th house in Saturn, it deals with how karma is that the karma the people perceive is not seen. And that makes me annoyed because I want to see first row what happens if people mess with me. I love the danger, but I'm trying to not be evil. I'm trying to not be evil, but people keep testing me. The artist way, it has been really helpful, and I'm gonna go because it's like 9:30 and I haven't slept well these past few days. And I go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last work day of the week. I don't know English. I struggle with saying certain things, even in Spanish. And I'm currently learning Swedish and Italian, so my brain isn't all there. My brain isn't in all the languages. I'm just gonna stop talking.